United States beats Ghana in a friendly, as World Cup auditions begin. United States beats Ghana in a friendly, as World Cup auditions begin. More than a month ago, U.S. Soccer quietly confirmed its hotel and training base for next summer's World Cup in Russia. The federation has also sent officials to investigate bus companies, travel routes and restaurants, and a separate group scouted possible day trips for friends and family who will follow the team to Russia. Soccer has not done yet, team officials and coach Bruce Arena say regularly with knock-on-wood superstition, is claim a place in the tournament. "We're not in a situation where we are projecting for the opening game of the 2018 World Cup yet," Arena said again Friday. "We still have to qualify. Still, the Americans have played in every World Cup since 1990, and, appropriate qualifications aside, they fully expect to do so again. For now, the critical work of preparing for the tournament, identifying players, teaching them the way Arena wants to play, and then forging the unit out of an ever-rotating pool of talent continues." The first look came Saturday during a 2-1 victory in a friendly against Ghana. Next will be as many as 6 games this month in the CONCACAF Gold Cup. For these games, Arena has given many of his top choice players a rest. In their place on the 23-man roster are some other veterans and a host of new faces and second-tier players, all hoping to catch the coaching staff's eye a year before the World Cup. A couple did that on Saturday. Forward Dom Dwyer slammed in a deflection to open the scoring 19 minutes into his debut with the national team, and Kellen Acosta doubled the lead with a scorching free kick hit low around the wall in the 52nd minute. But they and the other players in camp this month also know a hard truth: whatever they do in the next month, most of them will watch the World Cup from home. Players in their situation don't have a lot of opportunities, so this is probably their best opportunity to show something, Arena said. Clearly, they understand the fact that this competition, not only tomorrow but the Gold Cup, is going to be important for them. While Arena is familiar with many of the players from his coaching days in Major League Soccer, 10 have never been on a team of his before. More than a dozen players on the roster have made 10 or fewer appearances with the national team, but each sees this month's opportunity through his own lens. Goalkeeper Brad Guzan, Tim Howard's longtime backup, has his sights on a starting role. Defender Jorge Villafana, whose first call-up came in January, and Acosta, a 21-year-old Texan, have quickly earned Arena's trust and will want to keep it. The Chicago Fire's Dax McCarty, 30, is probably facing his last chance to convert the respect he has gained in Major League Soccer into a national team career. "If you'd have asked me at this time last year, I would have said, yeah, my national team career is dead," McCarty said. "But now I've been in every camp under Bruce, and I've gotten great feedback from him and the coaching staff. I haven't played too many games, obviously, because the defensive midfield position is one that's got some pretty good players in it. But for me, it's just another opportunity to prove that I deserve to be part of the team. The new faces might be even more intriguing." Dwyer, a British-born striker, and midfielder Kenny Saif, a 23-year-old who has played for Israel's youth team, both changed their citizenship status this year to join the United States team. Kellen Rowe, who had a strong game in midfield Saturday in his national team debut, acknowledged that Russia remained a long way off. But, he said, You've got to go in every day thinking you're going to make it. You've just got to be patient, and somebody's going to notice. U.S. Soccer likes to point out that solid performances in the Gold Cup have catapulted players on the fringes of the national team into more prominent roles in the World Cups that followed. Clint Dempsey, in 2005, and Omar Gonzalez, in 2013, are two current regulars who helped themselves immensely in year-out camps like this one. So did defender Matt Besseler. He started 4 games in the 2014 World Cup in Brazil less than 18 months after his first appearance for the national team. Now 30, he hopes to use this summer's camp to show Arena that he deserves to stay in the mix for 2018. We're only about a year out from Russia, Besseler said. That's not very long. We want to start preparing and setting the tone. Arena was coy Friday about how many spots are in play for Russia. In my opinion, he said, there are a lot. After the victory over Ghana, which avoided a shutout with a curling free kick by Asamoah Gyan in the 60th minute, the Americans turned their focus to first-round Gold Cup games against Panama, Saturday in Nashville, Martinique, July 12 in Tampa, Florida, and Nicaragua, July 15 in Cleveland. If Arena emerges from the tournament with some promising new faces, that will be fine. But it is not, he said, the goal. The objective here is really pretty short-term, he said. I don't think anybody's going to be really happy if we don't qualify for the World Cup and I discover players for the future.